like I'm streaming. Time to continue with the Warring Triad questline. What was I doing next? The fate of stars. Terminal has been activated. Prepare to teleport into the Ethereochemical Research Facility. Oh, it's one of these solo duties. Ooh, nice. I see Shola is here. The Garlean strike for the heart of the facility, and the Legatus spearheads their charge. We must be swift in our pursuit. Okay, I just keep going this way. I like the way this place looks. The Gladius himself is here. After him. Oh, he just started off. Why is he still fighting? Oh, Urianji, I shall contend with this foe. Press onwards, my comrades. There, it's Von Hydrus.
In the name of the Emperor!
Oh, he left. Oh no, wait, you need to fight these guys. Davel, Kryl needs you. Mistress Kryl, go. I will stand guard over Mistress Kryl. You must keep the Legatus from his prize. We leave her in your care, then. You best keep her safe, Unu. I need to go this way, I think. This one looks like a handful. Doesn't seem like it. The central laboratory should be up ahead. Let's hurry along, shall we? After the Legatus. And still they come. Let me guess, you're gonna fight them off while I go ahead. Press on, Davel. I will handle this. I've exposed the I have exposed the bones of their work. Now to extract the marrow. Marrow. Even in the moment of my triumph, you persist in your misguided crusade. So be it. I shall present my prize to the Emperor alongside your head. He's going to go down very easily, isn't he? He's already at 70%. Yes, I can withstand that.
Can you withstand this?
My weapon inhibitors exist for a reason. I will not lose you again. Is there anything else I'm supposed to do?
Enough!
Well, he's not dead. Davel. The Tomolith is unbreached then? Seems like it. Trial. My wounds will not slow my blade, should you seek to bar my path. And you would slay me, no doubt, but it would be your final act. Yeah, 4 against 1. No, 5 against 1. I forgot about Urianje. What madness afflicts you, Eorzean fools? The Emperor but desires a means to shackle the icons and their destructive appetites. Why do you rail against your own salvation? It is not for man to wield such power. The primal energy your Emperor seeks to contain would be as kindling waiting for a spark. Forget not the White Raven Legatus. Like thee, he presumed to wield the power of Alag and invited the calamity in so doing. This sword's fate is too important to be decided by one man, a warmongering savage least of all. Oh, he's not going to like... I'm pretty sure he does not like being called savage. Have care, boy. You speak of my Emperor. But dying here in defense of his honor will not further his cause. Okay, so he's going to leave then. Well, well, I appear not to be dead. Oh, well, she's hurt. Kryl. I may have cracked a rib or two, but I'll be fine, honestly. Hey, Pidgey. Thank you for stopping by. Our foes gave no quarter. Had Unu stinted in his defences of thee, thou mayest be certain thy hurts would be far worse. I still want to know who the hell Unu is. I could do no less. Mistress Kryl is here at my behest, after all. The secrets of Alag are safe for the present, though. It is doubtful the legatus will return to Garlemald till the prize he coveteth lieth in his grasp. Then we must redouble our efforts to protect this place. Kryl and I will place additional seals upon the Tomolith. Unu. I appreciated you staying at my side. Thank you. "'Twas not. That all you have to say? Oh, please, it was a good deal more than that, and you know it. Now let me help you. When a woman thanks you for saving her life, the customary response is, "You're welcome." You are welcome. I wonder if we're going to see Unu again. Okay, it's just have to speak to Unu again. Ah, you're Yanji. Are the new wards already in place? My colleagues yet toil upon their enchantments. I come unto thee in secret, that I might question thee outside their hearing. Question me? I would speak with the one who undid my subtlest magecraft, he who invited an imperial legatus into this facility in hopes of engineering the man's demise at the hands of the warrior of light. You accuse me of masterminding this day's events? The plan may have been thy master's, but the deed was thine. Thou didst lure the legatus of the 6th Legion into a trap from which he was not intended to emerge. 'Tis plain to me now that thy seeming opportunism is proposing his elimination was feigned, and that his death was the object of thy plan from the first. And you have proved this? Thine own words betrayed thee. Thou didst speak of the Empire's desire to claim the Genesis expression, the existence of which even the learned Master Kryl was ignorant. Whence then did the legatus come by such definitive knowledge? And then there's the matter of mine unraveled ward. None save one possessed of an otherworldly gift could have so swiftly effected its dissolution. Know thee of another blessed with such? Assuming these accusations have merit, what then? Full many times and oft doth the pursuit of truth lead men down darkened paths. I take no issue with thy purpose. 'Tis but thy method I would call into question. In the Garlean Empire we have a common foe. Hadst thou deigned to share thine intentions with Davel and Mistress Kryl, 'tis like that we would have closed a trap with less risk to life and more success. I sought to use the most dangerous secrets of Alag as bait. Who among you would agree to such a reckless plan? None, and with good cause. Irrespective thou wert remiss in thy duty to thy comrades, I note with some disappointment that in matters concerning the primals, and those who would control them, the cold rationality upon which thou so pridest thyself is conspicuous by its absence. Know that the salvation of this star is an end too vast for any of one of us to accomplish alone. Shouldst thou fail to trust in thy comrades, I foresee thy actions precipitating some terrible misfortune. Indeed. My sincerest apologies, Devel. Urianger is correct in his suspicions. It was I who orchestrated this encounter with the Empire. I would ask that thou forgive Unu this transgression, and keep mention of it from Mistress Kryl. 'Twould be a pity for one foolish decision to wither their budding camaraderie, ere it had a chance to bloom. There you are, you rotten idler. When Ishtola realized we were struggling with the wars alone, she was absolutely livid. Never mind the war in Triad. I have awoken Archon Ishtola's tempestuous wrath. In supplicant mood shall I return at once, and there atone for mine indolence. Hey, Azure. Good to see you. How are you? Oh, damn it, I accidentally clicked that. It was good. Went out of town. It was fun. How was yours? I need to go back to the Rising Stones. Mine was good, just chilling at home though, no parties or dress up. I mean, that still sounds like a good day. Chilling is good. Don't mind the car in the building. Endwalker's so close. I wonder what character I'm going to be talking to first once that comes out. Hey Omni, good to see you too. And yes, it is November, it's very close. A bit too close, Unu. Once again, I must apologize for acting without your consent or counsel. As a gesture of repentance and a sign of good faith, allow me to share something of myself with you. As Urianger suggested, I possess the gift of the echo, though it is of a nature different from yours. Regardless, I would use my gift for the self-same purpose, the salvation of this star, and nothing poses a greater threat to the world than the proliferation of primal harnessing technology. This I know only too well. What I am about to divulge concerns the fate of another star entirely. On this other world, magic was devised that allowed the realm's champions to use a stone known as Auracite to contain the power of primals. So armed, these heroic souls conquered god after god, oblivious to their weapon's fatal imperfection, its propensity to bleed primal energies, and with each victory the heroes changed, transforming at last into fiends of endless appetite, insatiable in their hunger for ether, They ultimately went to war over the star's ever-dwindling life force, and fought until there was nothing left. Thus, as Urianger so astutely observed, when I am faced with those who rush to embrace power unchecked, I lose all semblance of rationality. Know that my master too cares deeply about the fate of this star. I am his servant, his instrument, set here to ensure that the same tragedy does not consume another world. Who the hell is his master? I'll get out of your way, Unu. Balance unto all? That's odd looking. Warrior of Light. If this world is to survive, we must needs move forward with our plan. Another pillar of the Warren Triad must be toppled. The question of which has already been answered. Following our encounter with the Legatus, Archon Ishtola detected erratic etheric waveforms emanating from the sector containing the icon Sophia, known as the Goddess. In former times, such readings can mean only one thing. She is close to awakening. Let us return to Azaslaw forthwith and put an end to this primal deity, lest she rise again in all her terrible glory. I wonder what she's going to look like. I really wish there was an Aetherite on the ship, rather than just one of them being in Azaslaw. I have to fly way up there every time. I mean, flying up there isn't entirely bad. The view is pretty good. But yeah, I wonder what the Goddess looks like. I can probably tell based on looking at these statues over here. I'm gonna go look at them before I talk to Unu. Yeah, it's definitely one of the cooler looking zones. This looks like something that would be called the Goddess. Probably not the Goddess. And I'm pretty sure this is the one that Sephiroth? I think this is Sephiroth, the one I've fought before. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure this is the Goddess over here that I'll be fighting. We appear to be the first to arrive. Shall we await our colleagues here? Could the the 6th Legion have returned? Probably. Devel, Unu. Something bad's happening. We're under attack. Ishtola and Urianger have engaged a foe not far from here. Don't worry, we'll survive. I've seen the future. I'm not sure about Unu, though. That's definitely not the Garleans. The first Demiurge. Ha, rarely is my shield thus tested. 'Twould seem the Alligans have not been lax in their recruitment. Who the hell is this? The second Demiurge. I assume this is the third Demiurge. Think you so? Mayhap your arm merely withered whilst you lay idle. Who the hell are these guys? Still your tongues, we have stalled them long enough. with scales in hand, the goddess shall arise, and righteously cast off her cursed pall, that she, with wrathful Worm King at her side, might judge and thence bring balance unto all. Hear my words in despair, Alagons. Our goddess is awoken. Your civilization has burst the instruments of its own undoing. Maybe, people that were tempered by this primal? 'Tis well that you are here, Devel. I shall like to know what our assailants were saying. You understood their words, did you not? Why am I nodding? I have no idea what they're talking about. 'Twas a Mercadian dialect, if mine ears do not deceive, though one which beareth scant resemblance to any spoken in recent times. As for our antagonist's meaning, I do gladly defer to those blessed with echo. The one with the shield seemed to think we were Alagons. He recited what sounded like a verse of prophecy, then claimed that their goddess is awoken. Is that about right, Devel? Yeah. I assume that goddess is the primal. And might we assume that this deity of theirs is the very icon we've come to topple? Aye, from their tongue, their words, and their attire, 'tis like that our antagonists were Mercidian thralls to the goddess Sophia and victims of the Alagons' incursions. That's what I think. If, as Kryl claimeth, thy thought us agents of Alag, 'tis little wonder that they sought to bring us low. You suggest that Sophia's servants have been liberated from their containment? Then we have no choice but to accept word of her awakening as truth. Gods help us. The warring triad have proven formidable enough when we've roused them with a fraction of their strength. Should Sophia break free at the peak of her powers, Devel and her friends won't stand a chance. Oh, yes, I will. Let us be at it then, Devel. Kryl and Unu, the three of you will make directly for Sophia's containment facility. Yuryanje and I will do what we can to occupy the Icon's thralls. Mistress Kryl, do you perchance recall the words of the prophecy in its entirety? Let me see. I believe it was, with scale in hand, the goddess shall arise, and righteously cast off her cursed pall, that she, with wrathful wormkind at her side, might judge and hence bring balance unto all. Is that a way? Is there supposed to be any more meaning to that? Containment Bay P1T6. Okay. Use Duty Finder to confront Sophia. Okay. P1... Oh, I already unlocked Extreme for the previous one. Oh wait, yes I did. I brought the thing over to the verification node. Completely forgot. There we go. Oh, and this one also gives the things. I have a lot of stuff to put up. I'll put this token, Hive token, Hive 4-wing. Put those in there. Okay. Now, while we're in queue, I'll go do this quest in Girabanya. Average wait time 7 minutes. Okay. Welcome back, my friend. Tell me, what did you find at East End? My ward, so what the Vera told me was true. I never thought it a concern that the Caliano should seclude themselves. They always seemed so peaceful. Yet our carelessness nearly brought about the end of the M tribe. Well, we will not make that mistake again. I will deal with the Caliana you captured after they tell us all they know. I'm honestly surprised Mizet Tia chose to seek my counsel rather than deal with them himself. There's hope for him yet. Again, we find ourselves in your debt. I foresee great things ahead for the M tribe, and I'm certain you have helped us. You have helped set us on the path for lasting prosperity. Useless to me. I'll take this. Brooding broodmother. Well, it's in her title, so of course she's brooding. Greetings, Sevel. I'm glad to see you looking hale and hearty. We're fortunate that you returned unscathed from that business involving the precipient one. Thanks to you and Mizet Tia, the Kalyana have been keeping away from it. Speaking of the Ananta and a messenger... a messenger from the Vera came by not long ago. Looking for you. Sarisha has some matters she'd like to discuss with you. Perhaps you could pay her a visit. Where is she? Oh, up here. This is a nice looking zone too. That hole in that mountain over there does not look natural. Oh, I just passed. Oh, there she is. Welcome, Davel. Allow me to once again express our gratitude for your heroic deeds. To think that the Quelliana should summon that mockery of Sri Lakshmi for a second time makes my blood boil. Our village owes much to your bravery, and yet I am compelled to request your aid once again. My beloved daughter, Alpa, is a member of the Resistance. Though she is young and unskilled in the ways of war, she labors tirelessly for freedom of Girabania. Now that the Garlanes have relinquished their grip on the region, many Vera who serve in the Resistance will be called back to Vera Nilia as my daughter. Alpa's presence is required above all others. One day Alpa will inherit the mantle of broodmother, and there is much I must teach her. Despite our newfound freedom, and many trials await in the days that come for all the peoples of Girabania, we need not only strong leaders, but able successors to lead us into the future. I have written a letter for Alpa, explaining why she must return to Vera Nilia at once. However, I anticipate that her superiors will be against her, leaving on such short notice. As a friend to the Resistance, you would be able to persuade them to release her from service. Will you grant us your cooperation? Sure, I suppose. She talks like my previous D&D character. Your selflessness knows no bounds. Please give this letter to Alpa. She is stationed in Ralgar's Reach. I pray for a satisfactory outcome. Yes, Omni. Tss, like a snake. My previous character was a Lamia. Named Sialise. She could turn into an Allosaurus. She was a moon druid. I did notice we already have a healer and 1 DPS. Where am I going? Where am I going? Brooding Broodmother. Oh, I'm going to Ralgar's Reach. Or I was going to Ralgar's Reach. Oh, who are these over here? I like their pet. Server pet? The DPS is taking forever to accept. Okay. Oh, now it's the tank that's taking forever. Oh, there's a frog.
I leave the goddess in your capable hands. Just watch out for her worshippers.
She reminds me of dwarven stuff from Skyrim. The metal, at least. Also like her design. But she matches her statue from outside. Is this a 2-boss thing, or what? No, it's 1. I have a feeling it's going to change into 2.
The unenlightened come.
Oh no. Oh, where'd she go? Over there. It's gonna be a second phase. This is going by too quickly. Okay, she put up a shield.
Come forth, scales of revelation.
Oh no. What do we do here?
I would know the weight of your souls.
Oh, I see what this is. I think I know. I see what this is.
Can you bring equilibrium?
Oh no, there's no
I
barriers.
shall tip back the balance.
And I fell off. I should have stood in the middle.
Sin must be balanced with suffering.
Who's gonna do it again?
Daughter, be the bearer of my wisdom.
Was it only going to do that thing once? Oh, I like this music. Too bad it's going to be ending soon. She's dead. Pretty much. I like this arena's design. It's pretty cool. Oh. Good. I was able to give that healer a recommend the commendation before he left. And I got 2 commendations. I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out. I see the goddess is no more. Well done. Once Kryl and Unu have rejoined us, we may safely depart. One thing yet puzzles me, however. How did Sophia's servants come to wake from their slumber? I believe we have an answer to that. Is it Unu?